Hello everyone, you are welcome back to Jewel's Study World. Today our lesson will be on the uses of dimensions, and here we will take the next use of dimension to be to check the validity or the correctness of an equation. We have already learned the first use in our last video. So if you missed this, make sure to watch the video on how to find it using the or how to use the dimensions to find the unit of quantity. Now let's continue with this one. So for this one, we have that to check the validity or the correctness of an equation. In here, what you have to notice that the dimension on both sides of the equation should be equal. If the dimension on the left side is the same as the dimension on the right side, it means that the equation is dimensionally valid or correct. So now let's see example 1. Example 1. We have that check check the validity of the equation v is equal to u plus 80. V is equal to u plus 80, where v is velocity, u, so v is the final velocity, u is also velocity, and the u is initial velocity. U is initial velocity. Now we have A to be acceleration, and we have T to be time. We are told to find the validity of the equation v is equal to u plus 80, given that v is final velocity, u is initial velocity, A is acceleration, and T is time. Now we have v to be equal to u plus 80. We are saying that to check if they are valid, the dimension on the right side to be equal to the dimension on the left side. So here, the dimension of v is equal to dimension of u plus dimension of a times dimension of t. So now the v here is what? Velocity. So we know that the dimension of velocity is what? Lt negative 1. U2 is also at velocity, so you have Lt negative 1 plus A is acceleration, and you have Lt negative 2 times, and time becomes T. So you have Lt negative 1 to be equal to, here you have Lt negative 1 plus you have L times T negative 2 times T. So here you have Lt, so negative 2, this T is power 1. So you have negative 2 plus 1 giving us negative 1. So you have Lt negative 1 to be equal to Lt negative 1 plus Lt negative 1. If you have A plus A, it becomes 2A. The same thing, we have Lt negative 1 plus Lt negative 1 giving me 2Lt negative 1. And since the 2 here is dimensionless, the 2 has no dimension. So it becomes Lt negative 1 to be equal to Lt negative 1. So since the dimension on both sides of the equation is the same, we have that the equation is what? Dimensionally valid. So therefore, the equation is dimensionally valid. So since that we have that the equations or the dimension on both sides of the equation is the same, the equation becomes dimensionally valid. Let's see our next question. So for our next question, we have that check the validity of the equation x is equal to ut plus half at squared. Note that the half here is dimensionless. It has no dimension. Given that x is equal to distance, v is velocity, a is acceleration, t is time. Okay, so you have s to be equal to ut plus half at squared. We have x is equal to ut plus half at squared. Now you have that the dimension of S is equal to dimension of U times dimension of T plus the half here will be eliminated because it is dimensionless. So then dimension of A times dimension of T then square. Note, don't bring the 2 or the square into the bracket. Okay, so you have that S here is what is distance, and distance is L. It's L. So U here is LT negative 1. Then T here, the T is time, so you have capital T plus A, acceleration, you have LT negative 2. Then time, you have T. Then the T is what? It is squared. So you have L to be equal to, here you have LT negative 1 times T. So you have L, then T, you have negative 1 plus 1, giving us 0. Plus, here you have LT negative 2. So negative 2 plus 2 gives us 0. So you have L is equal to the T power 0 gives us 1. Yes. Then plus, here too we have 1. So L times 1. So you have L to be equal to L times 1 gives us L. Plus here you have L. So you have that L is equal to L plus 1. L plus L is what? So you have L plus L giving us 2L. Since the 2 is dimensionless, you have that L is equal to L. And since the dimension on both sides of the equation is the same, it means that the equation S is equal to ut plus half at squared is also dimensionally valid. So therefore the equation is dimensionally valid. So therefore the equation is dimensionally valid. Now let's see our next question. So we have that check the validity of the equation v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, where s is distance, u is the initial velocity, a is acceleration, and v is the final velocity. So now we have that v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as. So now the dimension of v square is equal to dimension of u square plus 2 then dimension of a times dimension of s. 2 is dimensionless, so it can be eliminated. So the v is what? Is velocity, and the direction of velocity is lt negative 1, and it is what? It is squared. So here to u the same thing, u is also has velocity, so you have lt negative 1, it is also squared. The 2 is eliminated, so you have a to be what? Acceleration, and it is lt negative 2, and s is distance, so you have l. So now here the 2 affects l and t, so the l is power what? 1. So 1 times 2 gives us 2. So you have L2, then here you have T, then negative 1 times 2 gives us negative 2, to be equal to, here you have L power 2 gives us L2, and here you have T power negative 1 times 2 giving us T negative 2, plus here you have L times L giving us L squared, then T negative 2. So you have L to T negative 2 to be equal to, here you have L to T negative 2 plus L to T negative 2. So this plus itself giving us 2L to T negative 2. So if here was A, we have A plus A giving us 2A. So you have 2L to T negative 2. And since the 2 is dimensionless, you have that L to T negative 2 is equal to L to T negative 2. And since the dimension on both sides of the equation is the same, we have that the equation is dimensionally valid. Let's see our last question for this video. So for our next question, we have that check the validity of the equation F is equal to ma, where F is force, m is mass, a is acceleration. So you have that F is equal to ma. So the dimension of force should be equal to dimension of mass times dimension of acceleration. And force has a dimension of mlt negative 2. Mass we have m. A we have lt negative 2. So ml2 mlt negative 2 is equal to mlt negative 2. Since they are the same, you have that the equation is dimensionally valid. So note that the condition is that the dimension on both sides of the equation should be the same. This is Ijewel's Steady World. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.